Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Trick or Treat warm-up event for the 24 Hours of Silverstone, especially for the charity of the Cancer Research UK. And yeah, when you watch the stream and you look in the top corner there, you see the amount already raised. And this is the first time we stream this event, so that's an amazing job we all did together here. Together with OTL, GRG, and DSRT, we organizes this event, and we have like a few people in here. And I'm not the only one today here in the box, of course. With me is Mr. Cracker. Hello, Cracker. How are you doing, mate?
Thank you for having me beside you tonight. How are you doing?
Yeah, I almost forgot to push the button for your volume here, but I'm doing fine. You said hello, and then I pushed like, oh, I forgot something. It's looking pretty good at this time, I think. If people are in chat, let us know if the sound is correct and if you can hear everything, game sounds and my voice, Cracker's voice, if the sound volumes are okay. Because, it's the first test event before tomorrow we have the qualification. Sounds okay. Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, sounds okay. Sounds okay. I'm so hyped about this event, and I'm so happy with all these people showing up. We gathered over 200 people in the Discord within 1 month time. We got a full grid, almost a full grid, 39 teams as for now, with 2 to 5 drivers. So that's 150 people that are actually in this race. So imagine how many people showed up and supporting this good cause, Cancer Research UK. We will be donating all the money. All the money goes towards them. We will have no gains from all of this. So if you are ready to donate, go to the Tiltify link, which will be provided in the chat, maybe. It's also in the link. Cracker's mic has some slides.
Some popping sounds in it sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes here's like... that's good. Before you go further with that, the next question is, because we are restreaming it to the GRG Twitch and the DSRT Twitch. So I want to know, Case is probably on the GRG Twitch and Swanimir on the DSRT. So is that correct? Then we know that I can see all the chats then. And Case, amazing job to do this all. She arranged it. So I am no DSRT on the GRG Twitch.
It's all good.
Okay, the DSRT is on and the GRG is on. I can see all the chat, notifications and everything. So that works. Yeah, fine.
Solamir has probably had a few beers already.
Yeah, I think so as well. Restream, see, it's on even on YouTube, on the GRG YouTube it is, so that's great. Sim Nation eSports, hi, how are you doing? Thanks for joining as well. Hello guys, good luck. Exactly, whoop whoop. Oh, look at that stream, look at the chat going. Woo, love it. Beneath in the chat I said, donate to Tiltify Trick or Treat, or you can type !donate or !charity in the Twitch. Maybe somebody can test that as well. So the link of the charity will pop up. Look at that, it works. That's some of the informations we have set up. So if somebody wants to donate, of course, you are free to do so. You can donate from $1, and on the main event, on the 24 hours, you can select the livery that you like the most, because we have some special liveries. And I'm a little bit of a cheater, to be honest. And why do I say this? This is a server we set up just to test how many people, and if everything goes well, and if the charity stream, it must go good. We don't want any mistakes, so we set up a warm event. The thing is, I'm from DSRT, and we have 2 drivers in. This one is a RGB livery of the DSRT livery, but Juan is the only one who selected the DSRT 2 pumpkins, and this is one of the ways I can show you. So expect more of these liveries. We saw some liveries from the teams, and they are so awesome. All, or maybe not all, but most of the teams made special liveries, and with $1 donation you can put out a vote, and with that vote they can win a prize. So if you donate $1, select that prize. The other one is for $2.50 you can select a ticket, and with that ticket you can win a special voucher from SimX Pro, one of the sponsors of this event. And with the ticket you are in the raffle, and after the raffle is done, your name is picked, you win €75 for SimX Pro. Check them out as well. So yeah, I wanted to say that. Sorry, I'm rattling. I'm so nervous. I'm so excited.
No need to be nervous. You've done an amazing job, and you put in so much work already looking at this amazing overlay, and all the people that show up, and all the admins doing their jobs, and Knoopje, Case, Martin Webb, Average Sharpie. We have a stream team. We have a stewarding team with schedules for 24 hours. So many things are going on the back end, but everything went so well, and we got some very nice remarks from the drivers that we are looking good, and they are hyped for this event. So yeah, we figured we do a warm-up race tonight, get everybody on track, have some fun. We normally do this at the DSRT as well, so why not try it for this event and see if everything works. Looking at the free practice, we see many times in, and it all looks close. We have the top 10 within 1 second, even in free practice. So I'm really curious how this will turn out in the qualifying and in the race. So yeah, even the racing is good.
Yeah, and I can see that there are a few quick drivers in here. 158.3. I mean, I did that track, tried a little bit, and I did like the 2-minute mark. So I expect some real pros here in this event as well.
Yeah, there will be some very quick guys, and there will be some, not noobs, but maybe newbies, people that don't have that much experience in this game, but they still want to participate, and that's possible. Tomorrow will be the qualifying day. We'll be streaming that event as well. The qualifying will consist of a 120-minute race with 2 drivers, and that will define the starting grid. So we have like a sort of F1 sprint-like format for the race day. So if you have time tomorrow, make sure you are in there as well. Thank you, James Hopwood, for the subscription. I think he is racing as well. I've seen his name before. So yeah, tomorrow will be the qualifying day. That's when the real fun starts. But we will be splitting the pros from the less experienced drivers in the silver category. So yeah, there's something for everybody in this event. If you missed out, I'll make sure you join next year and be early, because the spots were, well, they filled up quite quickly.
Yeah, they did. And we have some people in chat. Go number 125, and that's the Schinkenwagen, when I'm correct. So yeah, that's always nice to see. Yeah, we had like 40 signups. I think 2 teams said they couldn't race because some people dropped out. But they donated, and yeah, to be honest, it's for a good cause, and yeah, that's always nice to see. Too bad that they couldn't join the race, but still, I think we have 36,
39 at this point.
39, okay.
I just took a look at I imported the driver list from SimGrid into a nice Google sheet, and there's a grand total of 39 at this point. An interesting fact, we have 12 Aston Martin V8s, we have 5 Bentleys, and we have 10 McLarens. So it seems the McLaren and the Aston Martin are the most looked at cars at this track, and obviously the Bentley is overall generally a very nice car. I actually learned Silverstone in the Bentley, so if I'd race I would pick the Bentley because it brings back some good memories.
There's one thing, I think, because it was on the YouTube channel of GRG that James Hopwood just subscribed, and I think the YouTube channel likes James because the name is still in there, and I don't know how to get it away. So a lot of exposure here for James. Thank you very much for that follow to GRG YouTube.
Next time, put in a $100 donation.
Yeah.
And then keep the name on screen.
I don't know why. I don't know how. YouTube notifications are different, I think, than the Twitch notifications. I could try to override it with another. That was Darks92. Let's see. Okay. Is the notification sound okay? Because this is a different one, right? Is it too loud?
Yep.
It's too loud.
It's very loud.
It's rather loud. Okay. So that's something I need to figure out then.
Yeah, another thing I want to point out. Can we hear like the... Oh yeah, we can hear the cars. Okay, it's just not on my end, but that's okay. The silence is very good. So I can concentrate on the last people that are driving towards the end of free practice 1. We had no problems so far as I can see. And I didn't see any messages in general chat so far, so I think everybody is happy, and that makes me very happy.
Yeah, it's like I said, we are still, because I made a complete new overlay with a complete new schedule and everything with a new mixer, and that's why I'm trying it out. So I'm really glad that you people are saying it's too loud here, and keep on doing that. We want to have it perfectly for tomorrow and for next week. So yeah, let the comments come and chat with each other, ask us questions. Who did come up with the name? Why are we doing this? Let them come, and from now we are going to qualification.
Yeah, the first qualification session of tonight. We will have 2 races. Let me see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna leave this rolling, of course. We had a 30-minute practice that just finished, and we'll now go into Q1, which will be 15 minutes. Then we go to race 1, which will be 45 minutes. And then we have a second race where another group of people will leave and join to their likings, because this was not a mandatory race. Then we have 10 minutes of qualifying 2, and then another 45 minutes race. So yeah, now the track is on optimum state, and it's a little bit cloudy. 30 degrees track, 25 degrees air temperature. I wish it was 25 degrees because it's getting really cold in Europe. Not sure about the other parts of the world, but yeah, winter is coming.
I have to do one thing before we go further with the race and everything. I have to do a shout out, and a shout out to Koopa with a mustache, because we set up the Trick or Treat event for the Cancer Research UK, and you can support the campaign in our campaign. So Koopa with a mustache is a Twitch streamer who does like drawings and everything, and likes, I think, a lot of anime stuff, and he supported the campaign and set a goal of £250 to add to our campaign as well. And everything he will raise will come to our total value. He raised £143.57, so almost 44 pounds extra to our charity for the Cancer Research UK for the Trick or Treat event. So I have to give a shout out to this guy, because an amazing job for a streamer like him to do this and to support the campaign as well. So gracias.
Very good. As we go into qualifying, and we are looking at Max Simons here from Air Motorsport. It is car number 62. The first laps, first warm-up lap for this qualifying number 1. Yeah, I've got so much information gathered, and I've got many things to talk about, but I want to keep that for the 24 hours because it will be a long stream. The stream will be divided in 3 parts because, well, obviously we will need some sleep. The same goes for the stewards. They all filled in a schedule, so we will see what happens, and I think the race will be good. I can't wait for next week, actually.
Yeah, I'm so excited for the whole event, to be honest. I couldn't wait today. I was jumping up and down my chair here to start this and to start the warm-up event. And I thought, warm-up event, maybe a few people will come in and everything. And we set the server up to, what was it, 60 was the maximum, or 50 for the cars that could be on the pit straight and everything. 42 cars at this point who are doing the first race here, and we heard some rumors that in the second race some people will join as well. Maybe some will leave, I don't know. But yeah, still, what an event at this point.
How many,
I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, how many people have we got in at this point? What's the grid like? I only see 23 right now, but it goes a lot lower, I guess.
Let's go here to Gabe Nipte. It's 42 at this point, so we have 42 drivers. And reminding, normally this is a team for the 24 hours, and now we did it in a single, solo event, because some of the drivers couldn't make it and everything. It's Friday, and the time difference, because we have people from all over the world in this, and the time differences is one of the biggest issues we encountered here. So it's really nice to see that people still are able to do this event. And tomorrow they have the qualifying, so they are really testing out if the setup works and see who is the best here at this point, and maybe they know tomorrow, okay, we need to change this or that. So it's really nice. One of the questions from Zwonomir, question for the commentators: which teams are the biggest favorites? Ooh, that's a difficult question, to be honest, because
it's so hard.
There are so many new teams that I have encountered here, and I have to say, also amazing teams. The minimum sign-up fee for this event was £10. And in the top of the stream, and it's too small for me to read because I'm streaming and I have the streaming feed small. There is a top donator, and I think that's one of the teams.
Yeah, that's GRG eSports, team number 2. They already put in £75, and I think it stands for North American Racing, something like this. And they were very active in our Discord and gave us some great remarks. So I expect them to be fast. Also, I know the GRG eSports team is very good.
Okay. Dutchstick just resubscribed on the DSRT channel for 14 months. Thank you very much for that, mate. I hope the notification sound is now a little bit better. Else I can put it down, so let me know if that worked. And thank you very much for that, mate.
Yeah, and it's 40 teams, so it's very hard to tell where they're coming from, where they stand in terms of sim racing. I've seen 1:51 minute.
Look at the time in the top there. 1:57.9. I mean, and if we go, that's Simulation Esports. They are one of the teams, so expect a lot of this team. And I think that was the last team to enter the competition. They are not in the competition, in the league, or in this event that long. But they have the pace. Polish, I think it's a Polish team, Polish drivers. We know they are going fast.
Yeah, so it really depends. And remember, it's a 24-hour race, so it's just not one driver that's quick. can be one fast driver, one a little bit slower. So it all comes down to strategy, consistency. How do you deal with the traffic? How do you deal with nighttime? What do you do when the fatigue kicks in? There's so many things to a 24 that need to be looked at. It's not just a sprint race, 40-minute sprint race as we will do tonight. But yeah, that's a very, very fast time. 1:57.909. I enlarged the screen now. I'm getting old. Sorry for that.
Yeah, for me is as well. Sometimes I have to look at so many screens and I forgot to click something. Non-grata team here, Alexander. Yeah, he just did 1:58.6, 10 slower than his former time. Yeah, let me see if I can look who's faster on track. This guy here, non-grata team as well. Russian Valery. And sorry, because I'm Dutch, I'm trying to do an English commentating with Cracker as well. Some names are really, I have to drink a lot to pronounce this name because this is my Wi-Fi password. I'm sorry to say this, but Mikhailovsky. We need like Zvonimir in here because he can do it, or Brutus. You know, they can pronounce those names. I'm really bad at names. I'm really terrible. Sorry for that.
Yeah. We're gonna butcher some names, but that's all right. I was in the OTL stream last night, where one of our drivers was driving, so I took the time to take a look at that stream, and well, knowing OTL Matt, he's been there for long, but he's also still butchering names. So if we pronounce something wrong, point it out in the chat with the right way to pronounce it, and we'll do our best. And the car number 111 is from Czechia, Slovakia team. Oh, okay, very good.
Yeah, Zvonimir, for 4 months in a row on the DSRT channel. Thank you very much for subscribing again, mate. And I'd rather see some donations coming in because we have like I created some notification for the donations and I want to see if it works. So if somebody can donate to the charity, it will be nice. Exclamation mark donate or exclamation mark charity to have the link, and you guys can donate to that. I think most of the people here, they did it as well. They donated because they are in the race, they are friends, they are family, and so many people donate such an amount, like you said. And NACH is for North American Racing and Racing. So that's
sorry to have that wrong. Yeah,
it's no problem. We learn a lot from the teams, and we will probably learn a lot more about them in the 24 hours because we have a sheet that they can put informations on all the teams. We try to get as much coverage for all of them. Like here, then the Dead Meat Racing team, currently in P23. But this guy is going faster. Simulations eSports, Pumpkin Special. Really nice name, Pumpkin Special.
I'd like a pumpkin special.
Yeah.
If it contains some coffee, I'm ready. Sounds tasty. And we haven't seen too many weird incidents so far, so drivers are really respectful for each other, and that's what I'd like to see. We pointed that out in the driver briefing as well. Guys, remember, this is for charity. Things can go wrong in racing, so keep it as clean as possible, but you never know what's going to happen. As we see Mateus here having a little bit of overdriving of the car. Let's see. Ooh, that's wide.
Still good. 2 tenths quicker. So we can put in a 1:57.7 here. Oh wow. No, he lost it in the last corner a little bit. He 1:57.699. So he lost a little bit of time there. Whoop. What a timing, Jesus.
And that's a way to park the car.
And just in the chat, somebody said Mikhailovsky. So hey, I can pronounce it.
Mikhailovsky.
Here is Valery Mikhailovsky. So
Mikhailovsky. Yeah, well, we'll get there.
We get there.
We have 24 hours to practice the name, so all will be good. As we see our very own Gabriel Nipter from the DSRT RGB Solutions team in P8 currently, almost 1 second behind that very fast 1:57.699. Let's see if he can improve here.
Some are here in just standard liveries. Mr. Kruger here. Maybe from Schinkenwagen or something, because Kruger is like a German name. I think Schinken is German as well, so I'm just guessing. But he's 2/10 of a second quicker now. He had a 1:58.7, so maybe he can go to 1:58.5. That will put him in P7 somewhere. Yeah, let's see. He lost a bit of time there because, yeah, one of the other DSRT drivers was there. 10th place then with a 1:58.71. So, yeah, nothing. Last was a little bit better. I don't know. I go for the Boatley. I'm just watching chat and watching everything here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, take it easy. I can keep up with the chat, no problem. Why are there no liveries on stream? Well, the liveries can be submitted until I think like the 26th or the 27th. So we decided to not put them in right now. Yeah, as Case just pointed out, the skin pack is not out yet. So, and the Boatley, yeah, I think it might win. We will have some very interesting weather conditions on race day. This is static, and qualifying obviously will be a static weather pattern. But for the race, we said we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do a trick or treat. So we put in some very interesting numbers, which will end up in some very interesting weather patterns. As you all might or might not know, all the weather is simulated in ACC, and you can put in some numbers, but you never know how it's going to work out. You cannot say it will start to rain or it will get dry at this point in the race. It's all simulated. So, well, it's up to the weather gods to provide us with some interesting weather patterns. But the numbers are interesting, so to say. So if some of the teams are listening, make sure you're prepared for everything. And don't forget to bring a towel.
Just was checking the Discord in case messaged me. To be honest, when I'm streaming, I don't get the notifications popped up, so I don't hear it. Please write down in chat if you messaged, did a message, or write Cracker, or write in chat like check your Discord. I can do that. That was the notification that was in the middle of the screen. So yeah, I have to change something with that for the YouTube version, that it's shorter, I guess. I don't know for sure. Yeah, still. Oh, congratulations! You received 100 messages today, so that's always nice.
Thank you, Restream.
Yeah, Restream is congratulating us also.
I want to. I would rather see the donation goal reaching 1,000 tonight. But yeah, this is. Thank you as well.
I have something that maybe is pleasant for chat, because yeah, we are testing a lot. We are also thinking about some goals that we can achieve, and maggots that you passes. Okay, I don't know what this is in chat. So we are thinking about blinking the lights if we get an amount donated, or at midnight if we have the goal reached. The drivers all must blink the lights. That's one of the goals that we have. But the other one is I want to set a top goal. Like we have now £1,000. If we reach, like, say, 1,250, I will take it like that. You can set a goal for me. It must be like a normal goal, and I will do something for you guys. Last year we had a goal and we reached it, and I'm a Dutch guy and I ordered pizza in Italian at a Dutch pizza place. So think of something, let us know what. We will make notes of it, and a nice idea, a great idea, not too weird, of course. Yeah, we can do £1,250. I will do something. 1,500. I will do another one. So Just
You're the perfect test dummy.
yeah, I'm the test dummy for that. So set a goal for me, what I need to do. I don't say that I'm going to do it, but I want ideas. So if you have ideas, let me know.
Yeah, as we are looking at the timetable now, yes, no one was able to beat at 1:57. So Mr. Matthias Cadiela is on pole, and we've got George Rumintsev, Kaczynski, Magovanov, Panes, Kruger, Mikhailovsky, Miklea, Nipte, Lecoq, Daly, Busila, Marriott, Byrne, Rosipal, Paris, Kodaman, Mena Jimenez, Vanderhoorn, Pasanidis, Thompson, and Belasu. That's the top 23 for you. I did my best. I'm really sorry for butchering it. And thank you for following us safe. Harriet, that's me. Well, now it's all starts to make sense. It's a very decent qualification there, Marriott, in P14 in the 94 car. The Aston Martins are dominating the grid again. Well, we see it all the time. And so many cars, yes, indeed. 2 minutes before the session starts, so everybody gets some time to review and take a sip of anything. It's Friday night, so I'm not pointing to any direction, but yeah, take a nice drink, but not drive.
Is it normal that the names are above the cars for the stream? Is that for you better, or do you say no? You want not the names above the cars?
I personally
me.
like it. Yeah, I personally like it without, because the name is right under there, under the pumpkins, the very nice laughing pumpkins. So if you press V, they will be gone. Sensation. So much more beautiful.
Yeah, some people like the names because you can see it who's behind and everything. Maybe it makes it easier. The other ones say no, don't.
Well,
I like this better, of course, because it's like more professional. I don't know.
Yeah, if you wanna make a $50 donations, and we'll put the names back.
Prefer the names. $50 donation, and we'll put the names back. And make sure you donate to the charity.
The track map to be the full track rather than the local track.
Oh well. I thought,
hello.
That's strange. How does Cracker sound now? But welcome, Case. No, it's just kidding. You said the track map. You want the full track map?
Yeah. I can share you after this all the settings that I use for the GRG stream. It just kind of shrinks up the HUD a little bit that's on the game to make it where you can see more of what's going on with the cars.
Okay.
Kind of makes it less of a chaotic.
Yeah, sure, no problem. You can tell me how, or send me the settings, or make some screenshots. I don't mind. We want to have it perfectly, so let me know.
Let me boot up my ACC right quick, and we'll walk through it right quick.
Yes, we are get going. We starting the formation lap. If I'm a bit coffee or sound a bit off, I have a little bit of a cold actually, so.
Yeah, it's normal. I have it too, so.
But
it makes us sound more exciting.
Okay. Go into your options right quick.
And we've got our first donation.
$5 donation.
Thank you very much, Vonimir.
I like that that little animation. Go into the HUD.
2. HUD, sorry. Yeah?
HUD.
Scale at 75%. Circuit map is full. Through just a second. Radar disabled. And then I'm just looking at what you have versus what I have. And then the session info. Actually, yeah, that's unenabled. All right, yeah, those are just a couple things that I have changed, and that just makes it where the HUD kind of just it's a little bit less chaotic on the stream.
Oh, my eyes.
Oh Jesus, this is small. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I like
will get used to it.
the track map that you said. I like that that it's now fully. From my view, it's a little bit small. Yeah, we are getting older. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, definitely the score tower looks smaller on your end. Do you maybe you have this game? Do you play in 4K?
No, just HD.
Okay, yeah, that might be why it's a little bit different then, because I have 4K. Try like
just put it in,
85 or 90%,
yeah,
maybe.
something like this. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
there we
Yeah,
super.
that's better.
That fits better.
That's perfect.
Alrighty.
Good.
As we'll go into double foul soon for the first race of Trick or Treat event. With 43 cars on the grid, I think.
I will check for you. 42 cars are on the grid.
Wow, super sensational. And Zvanimir says Bentley 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
He really wants the Bentley to win. Me and Zvanimir got some very, very nice memories in the Bentley on this track.
Oh, not only you, me as well. I drove it for 1 hour, but it was amazing.
So there's not too much carnage in T1. It's a wide corner, a lot
There's
of runoff.
some cars missing on the grid. There seems to be row 2 and row 3 are missing the left lane.
Yeah, Daniel Georges just wrote in chat. Yeah, something went into the pits.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very cautious start there, as we are heading towards Maggots and Beckett's. Very nice start there. And we have to wait until the first point in... Ooh. There's some cold tires there before the timing update, so give that some time as we... Ooh, and we have some spin around cars.
Carnage!
Yeah, super. This is why we do a warm-up event.
Coming on to the back straightaway there. Just a whole bunch of carnage there, as now the cars that started on the pit lane that you mentioned are exiting their way out. Maybe they're a bit happy that they started in the pit lane now, after the chaos that just ensued going through Beckett's.
Yeah, my timing screen is updating a lot, so I cannot select the cars that were involved at that point. Yeah, we have some incidents here, but okay.
Yeah, this happens, and this is why we are choosing to do a warm-up event, so we can see that not everybody's experience as we expect, and we respect everybody's pace and the way they drive. So yeah, it looks good. It seems that Matthias lost his first position there to, I think that will be his teammate. Yeah, that's also a Simulation eSports car who overtook him in a very bright yellow livery. I like it. You cannot miss that.
The top 3 is all from the same team, so
yeah,
that Bentley with that team is going really fast.
Ooh.
Ooh, a little bit of off track. Maybe Kruger can take advantage of that one. Inside here.
He is on the inside, so yep, he can capitalize on that one. So that's very good. Let's see if he can stay ahead. going side to side into maggots. Very good racing, very clean. I like it. So, Case, how are you actually? I didn't ask.
I'm doing decent enough. I'm kind of in and out right now. That's why I haven't been in here to start, because got stuff I got to do around the house. Also trying to manage the Discord and the server pre-race there. So it's good to see that everything's working correctly and on time at the moment.
Yeah, a big thank you to Ethan, of course, for setting it all up correctly. And yeah, he's like the legend.
Yeah, if one person can set up a server and does all the work there, that's Ethan. What a guy! I mean, and yeah, thank you very much because you didn't know if you were here today and could make it, and still you arranged so many things today, Case. So I'm really happy with GRG involved in this as well. So thank you.
It's the DSRT car there. Obviously, I'm watching a little bit delay. Made a lunge. Going into turn 3, almost took someone out.
I was just switching. Who was it? I will talk to him.
The
That wasn't. Yeah, that was Gabriel. It was nipped in P6, I think.
Gabe.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, he wants to go forward. This is his style. always trying to point that car in the right direction, even if that means sometimes taking out himself or someone else. But they have a good scrap there.
They're with the
side down into cops. So hard to hold it.
As the 66 car had a yellow there, far behind, so he's not. That 66 car is not having a good time, but we will check on that later. This is too good to miss.
Daily there in the background going a little bit wide, and now under pressure from
As there are 2 cars off going through maggots at the moment. Someone's well into the dirt.
Yeah, that's a line.
3 cars off now, actually. There's a lot of carnage going on back there. The 23 still trying to get his way straighted, pointing in the correct direction. That's why I like to have the full track map, because then you can watch it, and so as soon as you see something on the track map, you can click over onto it on the broadcast app.
Yeah, that's good that you say that because I was searching and I didn't see it. I used to have like an overlay beside it that shows you exactly when somebody went off or something. You know, you saw a color change. But it's a paid app and it wasn't working with the timing so well. So the combination would be perfect, but the only thing I see is like timings. Like here is a battle going on with Victor.
Again, that 23 is still having trouble. Now off coming. I think it's the Vale section of the track.
A lot of side-by-side action.
This is number 33 car, you mean?
Yeah.
Wepler Motorsport, yeah, that's not the team that's in here. I think it's a normal livery.
Yeah, I think, let me see.
It's the only AM or...
Yeah, the only amateur.
He will win in his class today.
Yeah, it's good to have some, to get some experience out of...
Oh!
What
off those 3 cars. Is there a big old oil slick right there on the racetrack? The people have been going off all day at this part of the track. Like, we're less than 10 minutes in this race. I think that there's been 15 cars to go off at that one corner.
There's oil. There's oil on the track for sure.
Somebody
we need to get some track marshals out there. Get the speedy dry.
Get out there. Put down some cat grit, you know, some cat litter grit.
I need to come load in right quick in the Porsche GRG safety car and come park on the racetrack and block it off.
Yeah, we talked about having something like a safety car or something like this, but it was too much of a hassle. Would be fun. Could work in the future if Kunos makes some appropriate changes to stewarding.
Yeah, definitely something along the lines of a safety car would be fun just to run more consistently within events, including like just our monthly GRG endurance events. It would be quite fun to run, but it really just comes down to you have to have someone who's able to be there in the car for the entirety of the event to deploy at a moment's notice, and you need to be able to communicate to every single person that is connected to the server.
Exactly. I think it's a combination of the Kunos way of handling things, but also we would love to see some updates on the Discord side to make that happen.
Yeah, the thing with doing it over a Discord server is that a lot of the teams and drivers are in their own Discord servers, their own Discord calls, communicating amongst themselves. So you can't really have anyone within another Discord call, right? You can't really be in two calls at once. So that's kind of where that lies of a general issue, which obviously a way you could fix that would be if there was similar to what TeamSpeak has, where you can do click a button and then you can communicate to all people on a server. But even then, who knows how teams would want to be within servers and such like that, where anyone can join their channels, and it kind of creates a hassle. And then you also have to hope that everyone correctly follows the safety car procedure. At the end of the day, if some cars won't get caught up under safety car correctly, or because then you also got to worry about closing the pit lane and monitoring that, and just kind of really becomes a hassle whenever it comes to online races. It's just a lot of resources.
Exactly, but it would really add an extra dimension to sim racing, and I think we're heading that direction, as we've seen a virtual Le Mans 2 years ago. It was really well organized, but it also requires a lot of discipline from teams and drivers indeed. So yeah, I can see we're going there slowly, but it will require some updates on multiple apps and the way the game handling stuff. Whoa!
Missing that braking zone and then some there. That was the DSRT car, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was Gabriel Nipte again, losing a lot of positions there. Wow, there was no braking at all. That looked really dangerous. But
are we using like races from like tires from last year, and everyone's just having to reuse them right now? Like nobody seems to have grip on this racetrack.
And the track is optimum. I was thinking maybe it's green or something, but it's optimum. It's sunny. The track temperature is maybe a little bit hot for the tires. I don't know.
Dark Knight is mentioning within over on Twitch about the TCR cars, or Jardier in a TCR race having a safety car, and yeah, definitely it is really cool. We with GRG, we've done a couple of events where there are safety cars within the procedure on R Factor 2, where you have multi-class racing, and it's cool, it's fun, but definitely, especially whenever you have multi-class racing, it's just so hard to manage because in a sense of GT3 and GT4, sometimes it can take a GT4 car 3 laps under yellow to catch up to the safety car queue. So you have 3 laps of people just driving at safety car speed, doing nothing. And so whenever you're doing that in a shorter format race, say 2, 3, 4 hours, you can really throw away half the race just pacing, trying to let people catch up to the queue. So it's really trying to balance that, right? Trying to find a balance of safety car procedure and cars and classes and drivers being able to manage the safety car correctly to set it up. And really the only way you can do is just have a set. Okay, like we deploy safety car, the safety car drives for 3 laps, tries to queue everyone up, and then pits, and that's that. Whatever is done after 3 safety car laps, you just go back green. And sorry for those of you who didn't catch up. It's really the only way you can do it.
Yeah.
It's something you've seen done in real life as well, in Formula 1 and other events. It's really the only way you could go about it is either you you get that where you take forever but make it fair for everyone, or it just isn't fair for some people, and it's really a hard balance to hit. And some people like it one way, some people don't like it the other way, and then you have people who are like, why are we even doing safety cars? Let's just race for 4 hours straight. So it's just hard to make everyone happy with any one of those options.
Yeah, and I think I would love to be in like a team that organizes around being in the pace car, or calling out the yellow in 3, 2, 1. Being that kind of guy. But it seems most people just generally like the driving. So if you take away a lot of that driving time, it might hurt the community more. Just driving constantly under yellows is no big fun. Because we see a very nice overtaking action here from Matt Byrne, but he cannot make it stick. And Gabriel there again, trying to make up those positions, but he cannot capitalize. This time I was looking at Louis Reisman from the only amateur on track. He is actually in the Olympus boys team. So we will see him drive in the 24 hours, so it's good for him to join this event and make the best out of this 2 times 40-minute race to get some experience. And ooh, that's a little love tap.
Really close racing here between the guys. Oh, and an inside dive there from Alexander, but he made it stick, so that's good. I have to thank Renee Online for hosting the stream as well. Sorry. In the meantime, in the beginning, the first of the podium positions, they are also really close together here. Yeah, they are still close together, and I gotta give it to the Ferrari. They're taking it on to the Bentleys. Kevin Kruger there, he really can keep up with these guys. He just needs an opportunity to overtake. I don't know what happened to the 28 car there. He seems to fallen back a little bit, maybe a small incident or something with overheating tires as well, but he was like there. Off track on my display here. Okay, so something must have happened because he was up there as well, so he has some catching up to do. But this scrap, this is really.
Gotta say, watching this right now is making me really, really excited for next weekend. It's gonna be a lot of fun doing 24 full hours of this event. I may just have to get myself to wake up for the start of the race, make sure I'm there, at least for the first hour.
Yeah, it will be good. I think Guru is there as well for the first 2 hours, and I will be hosting it from my side, so whoever can join is very welcome. It's always good to see the start of the race, as the gaps then are small, and they will gradually get bigger towards the end of the race. It will be interesting to see how the timing displays looks after 24 hours, because ACC doesn't really do a good job with big gaps.
Do we have an extra raffle available, Guru? Because I know we're hosting a few of those at the moment.
We can always add something if you have something. That's no problem.
I think, yeah. Well, something I was just thinking is maybe doing what will be the gap between first and second at the end of the race, and the person who closest guesses the gap between first and second.
That's a great idea, but what price do we say for that?
I have no idea. That's you guys handle that stuff.
We're still waiting for the GRG socks.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Whoever guesses that will give away a pair of GRG socks.
Okay. And
so which one?
I will, if it's like the gap between the first and the second, the closest one, we will do like a £2 donation. You can say that, And I will do a personal prize. I will throw in some money to make like an event mug I will create or something, and I will send that to the winner.
Yeah, so we combine some OTL, DSRT, and GRG
Yeah.
price, something like this. We fix something nice from our communities.
Yeah, I think that'll be kind of fun. Just a little bit of a game, and obviously to could make things interesting at the end. You know, like even if we get stuck where there's a massive gap at the front, maybe you know the team
What-
who's leading, maybe they're the one with the closest guess or whatever. Maybe they can try to make the gap fit into whatever their guess is.
And the problem
So-
is that if we do that challenge, people that are in the beginning of the race and say the gap, or people that are on the end of the race and say the gap and donate 2 pounds or something, you know, that's one of the
Well,
issues.
yeah, there'll have to be a time limit. Like it has to be
Yeah.
done in the first 8 hours of the race or something like that.
So no, it's the first 12 maybe. Let's say it's 50% of the way we close that. What if the gap is like 0.01? It would be so great. I'm reveling for that one.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, if you're that close after 24 hours, you've done something right with the strategy.
And if somebody in chat wants to sponsor a prize for a raffle or something, let me know. We can arrange everything for you. All for charity, guys. And yeah, we are still doing this for charity. So I saw something that !charity doesn't work. It sent you to the Discord.
Yeah, well, on your guys' end, it does work correctly. That's something that I forgot to set up within the GRG stream that I can actually go change right now and throw in the Tiltify link on !charity. But yeah, !charity is in the chat. Will send you to the Tiltify link. Let me do that right now because I'm sure you just saw it pop up.
Yeah, I tried it out, and the first one is the link for the donation, and the other one is the Discord indeed.
Yep, the
Temporary
Streamlabs bot is your guys' bot, and Nightbot is the GRG bot. So
Yeah.
I gotta go change that on the GRG side of things. I honestly have no idea why the discord.me/trick-or-treat is there. I don't ever remember doing that. Like I may have done it last month during our endurance race.
Yeah, that you said put in charity to see this event or something to make a commercial. Yeah, could be one of the things.
Possibly, but I genuinely don't remember it.
Yeah, these things happen if you got so much going on at the same time.
We have the in-game penalties on, right?
Yeah. So we might see some drive-throughs.
Yeah, I saw
What,
some off tracks coming, and I think if it's off track and you don't gain time, okay. But sometimes you see some off tracks, and I think, is it Taste van a Horn? No, who was it? Was it Gabe? Oh, Gabe here battling with somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. In-game penalties are on, and obviously those are self-policing. We'll have stewards who are on hand throughout the race to apply manual penalties if we deem it necessary from outrageous incidents. Obviously, it'll be a 24-hour race, so we hope to see less of those, right? In a 4-hour race, we averagely see like 50 to 70 reports of just different things.
Yeah,
whether it's incidents or off tracks or questionable driving or whatever. Hopefully we see about the same number over the course of this race, just because it's a 24-hour race. There really hopefully shouldn't be that many people who are at the start of the race being too overly attacking and or defending.
Yeah, I talked to the guys from OTL. They had a 6-hour race and they had 120 incidents. So that kind of shook me awake, and I was like, okay, I really need to start pointing out. Oops.
Oh, speaking of
This-
incidents.
Commentator's curse.
Commentators curse. Sorry.
Sorry, everybody that's involved.
As
It
D.
would have
George's
been-
in the 97 Audi just gets run over just a little bit. Whoa, way off the
the
racetrack for
hell?
that overtake. that see, now it's for situations. Some people always ask us during our 4-hour events, what about like if someone makes an illegal overtake? Right, the game has no penalty for that, but like within GRG we do. That is, you went off track to play an overtake, so that Lexus team could report that, and basically the ruling is the Aston just have to get the spot back, right? Just get back behind the Lexus, and then you're all good. It's not like, oh, you get time penalty. Just give the spot back. Everyone's good to go. It's no harm, no foul. But because in some places, sometimes you just have to go off the track, and once you're off track, your focus is, well, how do I get back on track efficiently? So sometimes you just have to overtake off track. But yeah, you perform an illegal overtake, you just gotta give the spot back. That's
if I'm from my personal point of view, if I'm driving that car and I make such a move, immediately I think, okay, was not like the most beautiful overtake. I tend to give back the spot immediately. It's just like a driver's etiquette. You try to be a good driver and make fair overtakes. So this is something we can discuss in the next driver's briefing. Seeing these kind of things is interesting, so to say.
Look at that, the nightbot is working.
Yeah, it's working now. Tiltify.com/trick-or-treats/trick-or-treats. Let me see if I can click it. Yeah, I can click it as well. Oh, I'm so happy.
Yes, so the GRG Nightbot is now working with correct link, and so now I think about it, I will, in the name of the titles of the streams, instead of it saying charity stream at the start, it'll say !charity. Gets the same message across, but it's shorter title, which is better. Shorter is better.
And I think !donate works as well.
Yep, I set it up
Yep.
as well.
If
And
you
I
don't
think
know how you write... sorry.
I thought I also had something like !community, so I have to check. Let me check.
So if you don't know how to write charity, you can also type !donate.
And yes, I will set up one of those, like a communities thing where it has a link to each of our Discords and such.
Yeah, good. I love the cross-posting. We've been doing a 12-hour event last year together with GRG, 12 hours of Imola, where we raised, I think...
$410.
$410, yeah.
Because it was $1 for every lap that was completed during the race.
Yeah, so that was really good, and I really enjoyed the stream. And wow, we got a donation coming in.
Thank you very much. £20 donation.
Eric Moit there.
It says
Did I say that correct?
It is pounds. Because,
but it states dollar on. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, the conversion rate is very good today. But thank you so much, Eric Mioch, for donating that amount of money.
Doesn't work. Indeed, that thing
Yes, I do kind of agree. As we just said, pop-ups are a little bit loud, just a little bit loud.
Okay, good to know. I will do it on the fly.
Sorry.
And I'll have to give you the thing, like so it's fully set up between the GRG DSRT sync. I don't know if you've already done that, but we'll have to make sure that's synced as well. Where like, the both of them will pop up on screen.
Let me see if that works. Okay, there's a few of the DSRT things in there, but yeah, I have !Best Delivery, !Voucher, exclamation mark charity and exclamation mark donate. So try it out.
I'm gonna copy these commands because I need to remember that.
That's the last 4. The other ones are like our DSRT thing, so that's not important now.
What does exclamation mark fast delivery do? Oh, okay. I'm just going to copy and paste that into our bot.
So what's happening on track? Let's talk about what's happening on track. We've got half of the race done, 70 minutes to go. We still got Mr. Kaczynski on P1, and he managed to get the gap to Mr. Panis 29 car. 4-second gap now, and Mr. Kruger in the Ferrari is still behind him, and then there's a big gap towards that P4. So yeah, that's 6 seconds. They all now cross the finish line, so that's like a very recent gap.
So now if you were to type in any of those, donate, charity, best livery, or voucher, Guru into like the pre-stream chat or whatever, it'll do it both in the GRG Twitch and in the DSRT Twitch. Both of them will have a command that pop up that are identical.
Nice. So that's working as well. Yeah, it's so good to have like the warm-up race now, because we figured out some issues that we're having, and it makes it perfect for the qualification that we have tomorrow. It's at 1500 CEST, and UTC is 1300 hours. Maybe you can say the time then for you. Time zones, I hate them.
I have no idea. To be entirely honest.
Who invented time anyway?
Yeah, who invented time? This just
8 a.m.
Yeah.
8 a.m. for me. 9 a.m. on Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. Thank you, Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Dark Knight is from the same, I think.
You guys in America have more problems with the European, the Mid, the West, the North. I don't know. You've got so many time zones.
Yeah, we have 4 across the continental U.S. and then a 5th one for Alaska, and then a 6th one for Hawaii.
So yeah, just put the UTC time in a converter, and you will get your correct time starting. But tomorrow will be at 1 UTC, 1300 UTC.
Yeah, actually, I don't know how many Alaska has. They might be in 2 different. I don't even know. Now I have to look it up.
Yeah, we're learning stuff today.
Now I'm too curious. If Google would like to ever load.
Yeah, we indeed having a very interesting battle between Gabriel and Mr.
No,
Burr.
Alaska actually finds itself in the same time zone as Hawaii. I did not know that. However, it's 2 hours behind the time zone of Los Angeles on the west coast of the United States, which is 3 hours behind New York on the east coast of the United States.
I'm happy I can, just tell someone it's in Central European time. And then most of the people I know what I'm talking about, and GMT, this is an interesting battle. Will Burn be able to?
Yeah, I've got some time zone stories that we can talk about during the 24-hour race. I could just go on all day about. Because there's some really, really funny ones just around me, like wacky stories. Because I live right on the right along the cut line for Eastern time and Central time, and so there's some wacky stories that happen because of that.
Yeah, but I love the case standard time, CST. So we might introduce that into GRG events.
8 a.m. That'll be fun, but I'll have to make sure I get myself up for that and be here to be here at the start of the race. So I will set my
If it
alarm.
means that I can sleep then.
It is actually. I think it's overlapping quite good for all of us. So
Yeah, I think we need one commentator, so maybe we can make a commercial for that as well. Because I saw in the nighttime I'm streaming and I'm by myself as well, so I will be talking to myself. You know, me talking to myself, not a good plan.
I've heard better
Oh.
stories. Oh, that's wow.
It's donated £5 to the charity. Thank you very much for that.
So
That's,
we are
895 and what do you say? Is it still 81 pence or cents?
I don't know. I'm not, but I don't. I think.
drivers don't
That's
need
good
to.
one, right?
Pence? P? Is it P?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
it
I've
was.
heard that
pence.
before.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a number.
It's a number.
81 100ths of a pound.
I think this is not like a warm-up race, but this is more like a streamer warm-up
Yeah, okay.
because we have no idea what we're talking about in terms of time zones.
I can tell you- I can
and
tell you this.
currency.
It's $1,225 US.
It's insane. I mean, absolutely. But considering the fact we're still a week away from the start of the race, let alone the finish of the race, and we're already there is ridiculous. I mean, just absolutely. I'm blown away by every bit. I was blown away whenever we crossed over $500 US, let alone now the fact that we're well over 1,000. I mean, it is insane.
Yeah, we more than doubled it from last year. So yeah, we can be proud of that achievement, and I think Cancer Research UK will be proud of this as well. I mean, yeah, for some communities to come together, create a 24-hour race, and before it even started, over the $1,000 US, like 850 pounds. It's like 900 something euros. I don't know, but Jesus Christ, that's such an amazing job from all the people here and the teams and everybody.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
Agnew. We're all gonna figure it. Forget everything that we talked about here today by the time that we wake up tomorrow. It's gonna happen. None of us will remember the conversations of today's stream, so we will probably just repeat ourselves tomorrow, and hopefully nobody realizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was looking back through my Discord messages because I had this idea in March, and I talked to Martin Webb from OTL about it. So what do we do? I want to do a charity event. Are you interested? And I was looking back, and the first time I mentioned it to him, it was like 30th of June. So yeah, now it's like October, and it's really happening, and I'm just amazed by how quickly things went and how many people we got on board. And Case decided to scrap the calendar from their championship and put this race in, and everybody being so helpful, and I'm still like wowed by it. Like, huh? What's happening?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of work's been put into this event. I mean, you guys have been doing ridiculous amounts of work to get there's everything going, right? To get the whole Discord server up and running, to get Coach Dave Academy and SimX Pro and SimGrid and all these people to get on board with partnering for this event and doing promotion for us and such. It's obviously helped hugely towards that donation goal. And definitely it's been really, really cool to have, all these partners on board and have you guys be able to just, the work you guys have done has been ridiculous. Absolutely is the part of hosting these events that I am not very good at. And definitely being able to have you guys go and do it has been crazy.
Yeah, but it's like I said before, everybody has its strength. Every community has its strength. All the admins have particular strength, and if you combine that, you can achieve something like this. And yeah, I mean, Guru has been so good with talking to the sponsors. Knopje has been doing an amazing job getting all the people in, giving them the roles. I've been doing what I've been doing, making some posters and just generally shouting things. Ethan with the servers, the guys from OTL with their great community, having some bringing some teams on board and helping out with the Discord. So yeah, everybody has his strengths, and if you combine and those together, you get something like this. I just wanted to point out there was like a switch in position for P2 and P3. I think Kruger made the pass. As we are looking at the back of the grid here, people that are a little bit behind. This is
Getting a drive-through here, the 606. They've been having some off-track excursions happening.
Yeah, that's the reason why I took him on screen. He just got a drive-through, and I think it was for off-tracks. But looking at the car, he didn't have a great race, to be honest. Hopefully, when deliveries are on, it will be better, because else we don't see what it was. But yeah, indeed, Kruger just, I had him in stream, and I hate those camera works, you know, just put it on. The drunk cameraman has Kruger here in picture, and Kruger is doing an amazing job here. He started as 4th, he took the 3rd position, put pressure on the 2nd place, and now he has it, and he's 6 seconds away from P1. But Kazikni, I don't know how to pronounce it, like I said. Yeah, still in front. Amazing job from him as well.
What's camera set 2 like at this racetrack?
This is camera set 2.
Okay.
So we follow Kruger around then for this one.
I have very random thoughts, I know, but I'm quite curious. Normally, camera set 2 is what I will default to for these broadcasts, just because of the fact that camera set 1 will kind of get random, like kind of floating or moving cameras that will lend to not really showing what's happening on the racetrack, where camera set 2 will kind of normally be a little bit wider FOV, kind of more stationary, just seeing what's going on the track cameras. But for Silverstone, they both kind of seem roughly the same, just camera set 2 is kind of higher elevated.
Yeah, it's too bad that you cannot set, like in iRacing, you can set your own camera perspective a little bit, and yeah, too bad you cannot do that here.
You can, but you can't fix it, right? You can do one camera, but then as soon as you switch away, the camera's gone. But you can set up a custom camera with F7 on the keyboard.
Yeah, okay, but it's like a follow camera or something.
But yeah.
No, I mean, like every camera position that it switches to, that you can say, okay, I want this one higher or farther away or shorter, or that's the issue, I think. Or make like a custom camera, you know, would be amazing. And for our stream, if somebody donates over an amount, we will announce it soon. But the flashing lights and everything that you can make, like static cameras and stuff like that, that would be so amazing if you could do that. So shout out to Kunos if you're listening.
Yeah, we'll send them the VOD.
Yeah.
Hey, we got some tips for you. It seems that the Bentley in the 29 car has dropped his pace a little bit. He's now 2 seconds behind. I'm watching the gap from Kruger to Kaczynski. That's now 7 seconds, so there is 2 minutes remaining. I'm not sure if he's gonna catch him. So if Kaczynski can keep his head cool, I think he will have the first win in the first race of the streak or treat event. Well, let's see what else is interesting. We have Thijs van der Horn here in P6. I think he started from a little bit farther back, so he's doing a great job. This is Matt Byrne from the NAR MMC team, also doing a decent, I think he started in something like P10 and he's now in P7. That's very good. And Rico here decided to leave the Road to Legends program from DSRT and drive a little bit on his own, finding out what he likes in racing. But good to see him still joining the DSRT team for this specific race.
Yeah, it's close to Gabriel Nitte here on 0.7 seconds.
Bam is catching up quick to Thijs. Yes.
Watching the gaps, yeah, we have some few gaps from half a second. This is one of the closest battles that we have at this point, what I can see.
Oh,
really close now.
Yeah, that's very close. It's two Astons there fighting it out. As I pointed out at the start of the race, we have 12 teams that drive the Aston Martin V8 Vantage, and we have one team that drives the V12. And thank you to Mata for following. Spread the word, spread the love, keep it going.
I follow GRG and DSRT at the same time. We have YouTube, GRG, Twitch, and DSRT Twitch. So, and donate. That's the most important one.
Yeah, we already got some nice donations in from Zvonimir, Eric Mioch, and Juan. So thank you for having collected 30 pounds. We see some very... Ooh, that might have been a little bit wide, but good overtake still. Now having
something
the
that's
inside
interesting to know, since we're watching the 62 car, this will be the first time in any event that GRG has had part in hosting that the V12 Aston Martin has been driven.
Really?
Yep. We ban it from our normal endurance races because of the fact that it's on a different BOP than every other car. And so we just remove it to not have to ever deal with anyone complaining about BOP issues. So we just removed the car, and then during our event where we did flashback cars, nobody elected to drive it, instead going for cars like the Jaguar and the old Lamborghini instead of the Aston. So we've never actually had the V12 Aston Martin be featured in a GRG event before.
Ah, super. Yeah, we talked about it, and we were like, we should ban some cars or not. And this is for charity. Let's just put them all in. If somebody wants to drive the Reiter for 24 hours, just go with it.
It is a shame that we don't have a Jaguar, but
yeah, I wanted to see a Jag. I rooted for it a couple of times in the Discord.
Especially because we're silver. Like, gotta have all the British manufacturers on there. Like,
yeah,
come on now. So somebody, if there's any of the teams that are listening, somebody change your car. Just change it. Go to the Jag. We just need one of them on the field. We have all the British manufacturers.
Yeah, just drop one Aston.
We'll also allow one GT4 as long as it drives the Ginetta.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a lonely race, but you will win it for sure.
It's too bad that it's too bad that I need to stream the event for some hours. Else I would do the 24 hours myself in the Ginetta and the GT4 class. But yeah, sorry guys, but yeah.
Cannot do it now.
I'll bet tomorrow we have 4 new streamers here. No, I cannot do it because I need to go away anyways. But yeah, we'll jump in then later and do it. The last round.
We are now seeing the finish from Kaczynski. Very, very good drive. Very consistent. And a big shout out to Kevin there for keeping up with those Bentleys and splitting them. Mr. Panes, Camille Panes. And Andrei Miklea from Romania, I think. It's a Romanian flag.
We go through all the names. Cracker has to shout out the names.
Now I have to do the names again, huh? You're not practicing. I'm not going
to embarrass myself, so yeah, that's on you.
I'm fine with it. Nobody sees my face anyway.
Thijs van Oren in P6. Baron in P7. Now it's your turn again.
Lucas Rosapal.
Then Nipte is in 9. Paris in 10. Then it's your turn again.
Matthias Gaziela.
Thompson then in P12. Marriott in P13. Your turn again.
Rumensev. Alexander Rumensev.
Simon's in P15. Cracker?
That's my Wi-Fi password.
Jesus. We really need like a name and how we pronounce it in a European way, you know? It's really
we went over.
because this is like, if we need to commentate this, Mikhailovsky, I don't know.
Mikhailovsky.
This is a name that, yeah.
Julien Lecoq.
I don't know in English. It's like
Mako Gonov.
Easing. Pandry. Burget. Dolmeyer. Balusco. Reisman. Latouras. Gendrich. Koroman. Haipola. Sherlock. Bakshi. Mr. Bell. And then the server reset. So, yeah, that was my pronouncing of the names and trying to do it. But great job, Cracker. I mean, I speak Russian. Oh, that sucked.
I'm not frightened.
Yeah, we'll have to mandate that, and going from here on out, it'll be mandatory that whenever you sign up, you must record yourself saying your voice.
Yeah.
And include that in
pronounce your name. Yeah, it will be difficult to do that, but still, I think it will be fun to see the drivers and everything, and then trying to pronounce name and make a fool of ourselves because, yeah, some names are really, yeah, we always say like Wi-Fi passwords. They are strict to get in. Yeah, it was the first race. Guru is a little dyslexic. Yeah, absolutely.
Every time that you mispronounce a word, it's 1 pound to the.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, I will be broke at the end of the stream.
Let's go.
So
Cut the stream. It's all canceled.
cancel. Luckily, I don't have to. How many hours is it? Like 8 hours. I have to do the stream. I will do it. Take over your stream, Case. So it will be from 5 or 6 in the morning from my time. I think the viewer count will be then at the lowest normally in the 24-hour stream. So that's my luck. But I will end it, and yeah, then the viewer count is most of the time the most. So I will not talk for the last 4 or 5 hours of the stream then. Well, they have like 10 minutes of free practice. I have like be right back cam. Put it in there.
Yeah, we will be back in a few minutes, and I'm gonna refresh myself a little bit with a nice drink. Thank you all for joining that first race. I had a lot of fun, and see you in a few minutes for qualifying number 2.
Yep.
Well. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out and coming and stopping by while we work out our last couple of kinks and issues before tomorrow. Obviously, helpful to get it out the way, and then we can make the official race a big go for tomorrow. So. Yes, this is indeed case here. Okay, so yeah, we were getting word that there was no rolling start procedure, so I will note that down to change. That's something for those of you who are here. In the stream and had that problem for our weekly events. We do not have the HUD on for the formation lap because we do our own formation lap at our own pace. We kind of speed it up a little bit, and so that's something that we forgot to re-click on for this event. Will be set for tomorrow. Blood Wolf, yes, you can change the car. That's perfectly fine. There's no entry list. You can drive whatever you want, however you want. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever. Honestly, you might be able to jump in a GT4. I don't know if we restricted that even. This race is purely here just to test some things, give you all a server, figure out what we need to do for tomorrow, and get it all set up. So yeah, change up your car, do it up, we'll be good to go.
Yeah, and I'm back as well. Thank you for covering it a little bit there, Case.
Now that you're back, I'm gonna heck off.
Okay, that's always nice to hear. When I come back, somebody says, "Okay, then I'm gone." Thank you for that.
Yeah.
No,
you're so intolerable now.
Thank you for joining as well. And yeah, tomorrow we have the qualification. Yeah, I don't know if you are there. If so, jump in.
I will
If
likely
not,
not
okay.
be.
Okay.
I'll not be. All comes down to whether or not people are going to hold up on plans.
Well,
yeah,
one thing is for sure, we need the server to be set for everything. So if you can make sure, or Ethan can make sure that that is all arranged, and maybe some of the admins of the for the race admins we need for the race as well, if there's something happening, of course. For the rest, yeah, thank you very much for joining, and I hope you have a great evening, night, everything. I don't know what is it evening already?
4 p.m.
4 p.m. Oh,
yeah, kind of evening because like the sun sets in like 2.5, 3 hours. Sun's starting to set really early. I've been really surprised. It's like setting before 8 p.m. now.
Yeah,
and
it's
like
getting
normally
darker.
it doesn't do that until like late into winter. I'm surprised that it's already that early. It's gonna be really interesting with the whole Halloween trick-or-treating thing, because it's gonna be black before like anyone gets to go outside. Like it's gonna be so dark outside. Like that's gonna be interesting to see if they even do it this year, let alone how the weather's gonna be. So it's been cold and dark at 8 p.m. and normally that's whenever everything, like it's whenever kids start to go out. So they might move the time. I don't know. They try to designate certain hours for it, so then like it's easier to clear traffic for that moment because we have a couple like shipping roads in town. And so they shut down the traffic on those like the big traffic on those roads and have them divert around town during those hours. So they might try to figure it out.
Hopefully the kids will not go as skeletons, but they will dress warm to get some candy there. And hopefully we will get some money raised for the charity on the trick or treat. But yeah, I wish you a great afternoon, evening, night, and enjoy.
Yeah, and I'll make sure to get that server set up tonight, and we'll be good to go for tomorrow. I can't wait to see all these cars that we see today. There again tomorrow. Qualifying. It's a 120-minute race, correct, with a mandatory driver swap?
Yep. Will be some little practice. I thought it was 15 or 20 minutes real qualification, and after that it's a race. And after the race, it will set the grid for the 24-hour race. So it's like the Formula One sprint race. We thought to mix it up a little bit. It's trick or treat, right?
Yeah, we should just forgo the 20-minute qualifying and just do reverse grid of the finishing order from race 1 in this race. Just mainly set it up reverse order.
Trick
fastest car in this race. You start dead last the qualifying race. Have fun.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
I mean, who knows? Maybe there will be some spiciness tomorrow. We'll have to see.
We will see. We will see. But yeah, until now it will. It was amazing, and it is still amazing. And we still have a week to go to the race, and what we achieved at this point is amazing. So, yeah, again, I cannot thank you enough for the work you did with the server and everything. So, thank you.
Absolutely. Have a good time for the last hour of this event.
Thank you very much. That will be perfect.
We will see you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. So I thought some people in chat are... I thought that was the end, but no. We still have a qualification and a race coming up for 40 minutes, so we are not gone. We are still here. We are preparing you for the Trick or Treat event we are hosting for the Cancer Research UK. We had some donations today, and let me check real quick. That's 895 pounds already raised, and US dollar is $1,225. Jesus. So glad that people are here and donating and watching the stream as well. I really hope for the qualification tomorrow that you will all make commercial for us, and especially for the 24-hour race. Make sure you guys be there. Free practice is ending now. A few cars went out. Some are, stayed in the pit.
Green light, go, go, go.
Let's go to drive and see who will get out first. For the second race, we only have 17 drivers now. So a lot left. They thought a 40-minute race was enough. No biggie. Nothing new in the Discord. So let's see if Mr. O'Sullivan here is new. So he joined the second race. Some of the team drivers will swap, of course. Some couldn't make it in the first race, and they are now here. If you're still in chat, then now there. How are you doing? Talk to us. Hopefully you will be there. Let me know if you will watch the qualification tomorrow. Oh, this is another name. Jakub Sevdic. CST time will be 1500. Then there will be, I think, like a practice session, and afterwards a little qualification to set a grid, and afterwards a race. So yeah, I think we will be live from 3 p.m. 1500 CEST, and yeah, then we will see how the guys are doing. We'll do a little introduction, maybe what the event is about again, and yeah, have some talks. And afterwards, the qualification then, and then we have a 2-hour race with a driver swap, mandatory pit stop. And afterwards, after the race, that will be the qualification done, like a sprint race for the Formula 1. That will set the grid for the 24-hour race that we have the week after, also starting at 1500 CEST. And of course, all the output you can do, promote it, link our channels. Maybe I think in the OTL channel will be as well, on the GRG Twitch, on the DSRT Twitch, on the YouTube. I will post it in our Facebook, everywhere. We are going to try to make the best of it. And maybe some other people like Sim Racing 24/7. You see the sponsors on the top of the stream as well. Moto Colory, yeah, of course, Cancer Research UK, where we are all doing it for. The Trick or Treat event. All the sponsors, simracing247.com, they did some how do you say it, blog or a news page for us. They will announce the winners, and they will maybe make some commercial for us as well. So very nice to see them as well. In the meantime, let's see. Brian O'Sullivan, he's, I think, done with his outlap. He's now on track. Yeah, let's see who will put in the first times here.
Hello.
Hello, Cracker. Mr. Sullivan will set the first time, I guess, when I look at my overview here. 16 drivers for the second race, so for 40 minutes race. I thought there will be a little bit more, but yeah, it's in European time, it's getting late, right?
Yeah, it's 11 now, so it gets a little bit later, but no problem. It's not mandatory for people to join this race, so it's like yeah, a little bit of fun on track. We had a very good race one with 43 drivers. A few did not finish, a few did, and we now see another 16 people in for that second race. And yeah, it's free practice, so it's even the race is like a practice event. You can make some changes to the car. Get it set up right, but it's all for tomorrow's qualifying and the race on 30th October on Halloween.
Absolutely
Yeah.
correct.
Plan C, we are on Plan C. Indeed, we are.
You have to love those conversations with those guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be great if we get a Ferrari engineer in the box here to talk about the strategy of the drivers for next week. Also interesting for tomorrow's qualifying, what will the strategy be? 2 drivers will be able to do a qualify. It will require a driver swap with a 50-50 share of the race. And the outcome of that race will determine the starting grid for next week. So we got a little sprint format for that. It's a good idea from one of the admins to change up a normal qualifying day into something more interesting and get some nice racing going on qualifying day as well. That means we get more exposure and more donations in for the Cancer Research UK, which I think is an incredibly good cause.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah, like I said before, every year we want to do something for the charity, and this year, yeah, we started early with planning, or you started early with planning. A few months ago,
Yeah.
we met each other for the first time in real person, and you brought the idea trick or treat, and I was sold. And yeah, afterwards there was so much work to do, and yeah, to see what we achieved already, it's amazing. And to see those drivers and the hype that was on the temporary Discord we created, trick or treat, so nice to see. And it really does, after like the 2 years of Corona, and all people like depression was like a thing. I had it myself, and to see people so enjoyable and so hyped, it yeah, you feel good about yourself to do something like this. And to be honest, if you see people here in stream, the teams that are here in participating and donating like £10 minimum entry fee, and they donated £70, £60, £35, £20, you name it, they did it. Yeah, this brings joy to my old heart. Really old heart.
It's a healthy old heart, so that's good.
I don't know if it's healthy, but I wanna still be here for this event, to be honest. But yeah, and I think, to be honest, it's like cancer is one of the diseases that is there for the longest, with not a successful rate in the beginning. Now they are finding ways to get better treatments, and I had a talk with my uncle. I lost my aunt like two and a half years ago on cancer. A friend of mine, a colleague of mine, but also a friend for 20 years. In the last 2 weeks, he said to me, maybe I need some time off soon, because my mom had lung cancer, so she's in treatment right now, and it's such an awful disease. I already got a question, because we want to do like a normal stream, not swear words. Normally on a Friday, I'm a bit of a shout out, and I do swear words, and I don't care. But we want to do a normal stream, and I got a message from one of the drivers who said I was making a livery with on the roof, and I'm just gonna say it in the stream: fuck cancer, and can I do this? And all the admins were like, yeah, why not? Because it's true. It's just true, just fuck cancer. I mean, it's terrible, and you see so many people with this disease, and yeah, if Cancer Research UK can find something with the amount of money, and they cannot do it without any charity event or charity or donations or anything. So we are glad to try to help out a little bit. Fuck cancer is appropriate, in chat.
Indeed, yeah. We can put it on a roof. It's a good cause, and I think everybody has a story about cancer, knowing someone that struggles with this disease, or has a family member that's been suffering from this disease. And I think the treatments are getting better and better, but we still cannot ban this disease, and it will be around for many, many more years. But if you can make this a little bit more livable, it's always a good cause.
Absolutely agree.
As we near the end of the qualification, we see a 158.1, so I think the track state has changed a little bit. It is a little bit colder. This track is still optimum, no wind.
Yeah, it was from 35 degrees in the race now to 28. I don't know what the race, if the settings were the same, to be honest, but else it would be a few degrees colder indeed.
Yeah, that might affect the times. Interesting, the 28 car of Kaczynski, Gaziela, I think. Yeah, he was in the front the last race, but I think he will start from the back to see what he can do from that last place. And Kaczynski here putting in that awesome 158.1 with the 3 fastest sectors, so that's really good. Burn there on 3/10 and Dali on almost 6/10. That's your top 3. As we will go into race number 2 with 16 drivers. 15. Oh, another one bites the dust. No problem.
Yeah, apparently, or somebody said, okay, this is enough. A 40-minute race to be starting, and then another 40-minute race. It's like you have a 24 hours for yourself on the Friday, and you have to do like a qualifying tomorrow as well. Yeah. Surprised so many people left. Yeah, to be honest, I'm surprised as well. If you have like 42, 43 drivers in the first race, I thought we had like 30 left, but what's another 54 minutes? 45 minutes, sorry, Dutch pronouncement. Yeah, I don't know. For some, it's a lot. For some, it's nothing.
It's okay. For me, it's okay.
But
I'm just sitting here comfy in my warm attic. And as we are lining up, and we got some messages about the drivers not having the HUD on when they reach the end of the formation lap. So we will see an interesting starting procedure again. I am Matt, I'm Burn P2, so cheer me on. Yeah, we will cheer. More practice the better. Indeed safe, like you said. And
Mr. Byrne is safe. Yeah, he told that in the first race, I thought. Yeah, so many new names, to be honest, and yeah, it's great to see. And a really nice job from Mr. Byrne here. Wasn't Kaczynski in the top row as well in the first race?
he won.
He won the race. Yeah, he won the race. Jesus, yeah. It's already getting late for me as well, mate.
Yeah, it's been a long day, but no
it's
problem.
It's really been a long day. But yeah, we are still here, and yeah, like you said, maybe a few people left, but it was for like stressing the server, testing the stream, and I think we have a lot, covered. The notification sounds, we put them down. The volumes of the mics are okay, and for my stream, and you have to test it from your side, to be honest, but from my stream perspective, it will be okay. So I'm glad to have that.
Yeah, we'll see tomorrow. Maybe I can stream it from my side and you can relax a little bit. But we'll talk it through, no problem. I didn't hear any complaints from driver side, exception from that HUD thing. So we will change that for tomorrow. Is the race temp the same as quali? Someone asks in the Discord. Didn't
Nope.
notice. Nope.
Temperature is just up to 36 degrees, so and then qualifying was 28, so it's warmer now. So I think the tire temps need to one click down.
Yeah, but it's like tomorrow's conditions. They will be static. They will be quite similar. Night all, have a good one. Good luck to the other teams in quality tomorrow. Hope my team does well. Go DSRT, frightening clowns. Exactly, Dark Knight. But I cannot be biased.
No, to be honest, we said like it's a qualification with a race, and you need to do one driver swap, and most teams have like 3, 4, 5 drivers. It will be interesting to see what driver will drive that race. I think most teams try to have the better drivers in, but some maybe cannot make it. Waves was still on vacation, and Juan was asking, can I do it by myself? But Waves is coming back. You know, all those things. But if they cannot make it or don't do a driver swap, they will get penalized. Penalized? Is it penalized?
Penalized.
Penalized.
Yeah.
And they will get set back to the grid. So all the teams that can make it will be in a better position at the race. So it will be interesting to see what we created with a little bit of qualifying for 50 minutes and then a race to set up the grid for the 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how this format will turn out, and it might be a new standard. You never know. Sometimes you got to do things differently. Interesting that the 70 car has the same livery as the 606 car, but they are not from the same team, I think.
American United Racing, yeah, it's just a livery they chose, I think.
Oh, okay. It's
So
a very
70 and
no,
Racing?
it
It's
updated
also-
now. They are from the same team. It was 51 and 606 because the timer
Okay.
screen didn't update. Very good choice to take the Lexus. I really like the Lexus. It's a very agile car.
Roda. You know what the bad thing is? What Sonomir wrote in chat, Roda is one of the soccer teams I support because they are here like 3 kilometers away, and I grew up supporting them. I am still a big supporter of soccer, and tomorrow they have an exciting game, and it will be in the time that the stream is on, so I cannot even watch it. So yeah.
Good. Good.
Good. So streaming before Roda. That's what's happening now. All for charity. No, I don't mind. I will see if I don't see any thing, I will maybe watch it back or something. I don't know.
Here they go in double foul to the left part of the track. It's a very early double foul, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, still a long straight, and but we are ready for race number 2 with 14 cars now. So I think we dropped another one, but no problem. Let these guys enjoy themselves and have some fun. Let's see what happens at the start of race number 2 of the warm-up event for the Trick or Treat charity 24-hour race. 45 minutes of racing to go. 1 hour 6 p.m. in-game time.
Kaczynski comes over the start-finish line, and it will be green soon. And when will it be? I think in 3, 2, 1. No, 3, 2, 1. No.
Yep.
Yeah, there is
Yep.
green. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
That took some time.
Yeah.
They have no HUD probably, so they are all very cautious crossing that line, because if you're not in the right position, you will get that drive-through penalty immediately handed out by the in-game penalty system, as they all now go through Beckett's onto the straight. Very good start from Kaczynski again.
Also from Byrne, he's really close to him, and the gap is to... oh, Jesus, my timing screen just flips out here. Just 1 sec.
And now it's good. No, we still have one car that needs to cross that...
Latourras?
Yeah.
No, Latourras is here. I think he's still busy with the warm-up lap, but... Kaczynski then in first position, Byrne following him closely. He threw a gap to Daly with a 1.2 seconds. And here we see that the fight's still going on. All the guys here are really close to each other, and it depends on who will get the best corners in Beckett's and Chapel and Hanger Straight and everything here. Really need to learn the track before next week.
We will do some quizzes.
Yeah. The 88 car was Latour's. I don't know what happened to him. If you see that background here, he's really far back. All the fights are from P4 to P11, really close to each other, braking really close, trying to close the gap or make an overtake or a late braking overtake. Korman here then in screen together with Savage. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Savage?
Yes.
Oh Jesus, I'm getting so good at this.
Zevchik?
Zevchik. Zevchik. Jakub Zevchik. Sometimes you have to try to talk like a Czech or a Polish or an American to pronounce it correctly.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, as
Yeah,
oh,
it
that
was.
big stunt.
Jesus, what the hell happened there? Oh, and not holding the brakes there. Is that Koreman?
Yep.
Koreman from Olympic eSports. That wasn't great. Off track hit the other guy, but couldn't hold the brakes. You have to hold the brakes there, man.
Yeah, that was a big shunt. That was.
Let me see
really,
if I do a replay. I hope. Oh, Koreman. I don't
Yeah.
see him.
Yeah, he's on screen now.
What happened there?
Yeah, just completely. Oh, this is.
No, it wasn't
Oh.
above there. Yeah,
Was-
sorry. I don't see it in my overlay. My overlay is so shitty. But okay, this guy
yeah,
was good.
This guy was good. Lucas Rosapal was good. But sorry to see that happen. That was not a very nice move. But these things happen.
Kodeman is in the pit now. Maybe some repairs done or something, or he will leave. I don't know. But it wasn't the nicest move, to be honest. It looked like that. Maybe, I don't know. It could be hardware issues, internet, you don't know. But that's why we have a warm-up, and we can discuss this later in the Discord and say, like, hey, you saw this or this happening. Try to avoid that.
Exactly.
As easing here is under pressure by Niptiden, 0.3 seconds for P6 and P7 is this fight. Get them with a better exit, trying to close that gap and trying to get on the inside here with a late braking. Not mentioning that. That was easing a little bit on the grass there. And now Nipta with the really tight corner.
Yeah, but
Siveng.
having a better exit.
Zwanimir is now trying to teach me how to pronounce
Shevchik.
Shevchenko.
Yeah,
Shevchenko. It's
So,
the soccer name, Shevchenko.
Yeah. That's quite a common name.
Oh, we have 2 people out now. 15 people, 14, 13 left. 13 left for almost 40 of a little bit less than 40-minute racing. With one battle on track here, Nipte versus Eisen. It's on the background. I get notifications on my phone, on my Discord, everything.
Oh, so much going.
Oh, really tight line there from Nipte, and he's on the outside, braking later. Really nice move there. Coming on the outside for the next corner, the inside, and bam! There it was. The move done by Nipte versus V. Eising.
Yeah, that point on track is a very good opportunity to overtake. You can take many different lines there, so that means people are taking it differently. And if you know your opponent's line, you can really make the best out of that. As we have another leaf, there was another yellow, and that car left. So we have 12 people left. It's getting a little bit silent on track now, but we'll finish the race. Even if it's one car, we will keep looking at one car if it's needed.
find it a bit biased to put in the DSRT RGB Solutions livery here, but yeah, there's another move from Gabe done here on the outside there, and Mackets and Beckets, and taking the battle line here, and he's in the inside of Bashki, I thought it was. It's a switch, yeah, it was Bashki, and another move done by Gabriel Nipt now in P5. It's Savage. He says Shevchenko. I don't know. Savage.
Shevchik.
Shevchik is a Zvonimir.
Yeah.
Shevchik.
Yeah. Shevchik.
I have to write that down, mate. Shevchik now on 0.5 seconds then from Campos. And yeah, Campos and Alexis in front there. You're really under pressure. Shevchik is really trying to push him into mistakes.
Sorry to see you go there, Bloodwolf. No, the car wasn't drivable, loaded the wrong setup. Yeah, that's not a fun time.
Just make sure for tomorrow, and especially in the 24-hour race, the setup is correct. Because yeah, it's also for not only for us to stress the server and try out if the if all is working. By the way, what do you think, guys? The overlay, is it too much or is it great? With the spider web and everything, I even can put in a spider. Boop! There is a spider.
Yeah, it's
for the trick or treat,
like
Halloween.
I like it a lot. It's not too busy, and I think it's spaced out right. And
we have some pumpkins on the names, so we have some spider webs on the side, and yeah, the spider I can.
I think you should.
Thought it was a nice addition.
The text at the bottom. I think you should just type donate or exclamation mark charity in the Twitch chat. Make that a little bit bigger, and then delete the link. So we just have people using the exclamation mark. Yeah, then make it a little bit bigger, so people know they need to donate. Wow, yeah, that's good.
You like that?
I
on
like
the fly,
it.
baby, on the fly. Do everything on the fly. In the meantime, we have a battle here, and it was Shevchik, who is really battling with Campos, but he made the mistake, and oh, Campos just punted him in the rear of the car here, but still they are both living. So a little bit late braking from Campos, but no problem at all for Shevchik. Yeah, he made the move.
That's Bakshi. That's Bakshi.
Shevchik. Oh, Jesus, I need like a language. I need to normally, Dutch guys want to learn Spanish or French or Italian. I want to learn Czech or Polish or Shevchik. Shevchik just made the move on Campos here then, and he's now in P10. Is that correct?
Yep.
I'm getting good at this.
Yeah, you're getting good. You just need 1 hour of streaming and all is good.
Now, I'm just looking at the chat room. There's something that bothers me. We have the restream chat because we are streaming on GRG and DSRT right now, but it stops at where Bloodwolf says something.
Exactly, I was looking at the same thing.
So I need to refresh it in like an hour, and then we have a new chat. So that's weird that the chat just stopped, but okay. Something new learned. I have to make a note of that.
I just walked back in to hear you talking about the Twitch chat dying for Restream.
Yeah.
Twitch just had their servers crash for like 10 seconds and then come back on.
Oh, okay.
Because I just walked in and both the DSRT and GRG Twitch streams say welcome to chat at the exact same timestamp.
That's right to check it.
Okay.
I think that they just had an entire server refresh on their chat or something just happen, which be what caused that disconnect to have happened on the restream chat.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I said make a note of it. So maybe we need to refresh it every hour or something. You know, like say that in the Discord as well, because it's a stress stream, warm up and everything. But yeah, it's now I can see that the chats are coming back there because Bloodwolf is in the GRG chat when I'm correct.
I mean,
Yeah,
probably not the worst idea in the world just to refresh it, just for the sake of refreshing it, but just because of the fact that the longer you leave it up, the more chat you have like logged. So the more it like saves on your computer, the more RAM and such. As off goes the 606 right there. It was looking to make an emergency pit stop and then decided, no, I'm Lewis Hamilton. I don't want to pit right now.
Oh no. Oh, that was a
that Aston Martin is ended up deep in the wall there after just turning across the nose of that Lexus.
Let's see what happened there because
obviously the 606 went off and came back, so we will see. Yeah, here it comes.
He went off, and then the overspeed was there from Hypola. He was on the inside, but he cut back too soon there.
Yeah, he cut back too soon.
Yeah, he cut back too soon.
That was a hard smack.
Yeah.
Yep.
He misjudged that the length of that car.
Yeah, it's too bad to see.
I gotta say, that's one of those wrecks where you're happy to see that it occurred in the virtual world and not in the real world, because it reminds me very much so of the wreck that happened at Brands Hatch a couple of months ago, in which a marshal died due to a car wrecking just like that and hitting the marshal's post.
Yeah, that was very ugly.
It was quite a similar incident to that, and at the point in which that car hit that wall, there's actually a marshal in the game standing there. So it is very good that that was not a real life incident, because I would be worried for the marshal.
Yeah, thank God we have virtual marshals.
Those guys are built like tanks out there. It's literally the Terminator. There's just tons of them cloned out there, and they can't be hurt.
Yeah, I think they all have the same name as well.
Greg. It's a bunch of Gregs.
Greg Marshall.
But anyways, yes, I came back in to my PC for just a moment and heard you all talking about the Twitch chat dying, and I figured I would just update that.
You were very quick with this recovering and finding out what happened, so thank you for providing that information.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry, because if we cannot see what's happening in the GRG chat, we cannot provide the information and everything. So it's
now we can again.
Yeah, so it's.
I see another message from Bloodwolf. I'm in the 94 car, so we are in the Aston. So
Dan Marriott from Off Pace Racing. So yeah, here you have your little bit of streaming time then. Oh geez, I'm just noticed 11 cars just on track now for just less than a half hour racing. Marriott is really close, and his timing is, I think he's like a lap down or something, I don't know. Yeah, plus 1 lap.
Svanamir asks for the race. Will it be random? Yes, the weather will be very random.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. We decided to have some interesting weather patterns, and you cannot, as you might know, if you not know, you cannot like change the weather to what you would like. It's all simulated. There are a lot of weather patterns possible, and it's all done by the simulation. So yeah, we put in some interesting numbers, and it will make some good weather as we see. Ooh, Rosie Paul there in the AMG having a good exit, as Dali didn't have the best exit there from Cops. Now having the inside line, and they are side to side. No, he already got the move done before the straight even started, so that's a good move there from Rosie Paul, going there to that podium spot. And Gabriel is now joining that fight. Oh, as well.
What happened?
I think Dali missed his breaking point, or he did get tapped. I didn't see it properly, but there was some room left, I think. So, yeah, we have another leaf.
Yeah, Dali, I think he was struggling, maybe wrong saddle or something, but now only 10 drivers here, started with 15. Well, if it continues in this rate, we will go to bed early today, so we will be fresh for tomorrow's qualifying.
Yeah, I will be fresh anyway. I will make sure I'm fresh. I will take a shower before sitting next to you.
Yeah, I don't want you sitting next to me smelly.
Yeah, exactly. I will be fresh.
Well, still, I see like around 13 viewers left, so always nice to have viewers. Thank you very much for tuning in and seeing this warm-up race, stressing server, streaming quality, and mic testing event for the Trigger Treat. Yeah,
I got to say the stream looks really crispy at the 1080. The frames are very good. I don't see any dropped frames. I can check with advanced and see the statistics. We have a few lost frames from my side, but it's like minimal for the amount of time we are streaming. And I've got a 1.5 second delay towards your stream, so yeah, it's very crispy, very nice.
as one of us said, I was watching at 720, 60 frames a second all the time. Yeah, you can up it to 1080, so the quality will even be better. Yeah, I hope the quality is good, and I think it's good. Normally I stream this quality, so it should be good, to be honest. I bought the PC to do it, so if not, I have to return it, but I don't think it's worth that much after 1.5 years, but okay.
Don't do that.
As one man said, now it's crisp. So it wasn't my end, it was your end. So maybe we should watch it at 1080p.
One more beer and we'll be crystal. Yeah, and then take another one and you will be on the track. Let's see, is there anything interesting going on? I think I'm watching the gap from Roseball to Nipte, but I think Roseball in the AMG has a better pace. I'm not sure if Gabriel will be able to catch up to him.
If I see the pace, to be honest, now that you talk about it, the best lap of Rosepol is 1:59.94, and Gabe best lap is a 1:59.5. The last lap was a 2:05 for Rosepol, and Gabe did a 1:59.9. So Gabe is quicker at this point, but still 1.7 seconds separated from each other.
It's now 2.1, so I think they are on similar paces. Campos here now half a second behind Bakshi, and is Zevchik is now in that fight as well. So they are teammates, so it's good practice for them. Maybe show your teammates some interesting facts and braking zones, or hey, go wider here, or take it a little bit tighter here, brake a little bit later there, and you might help your teammate improve his lap overall for the 24-hour, and finding more consistency and being comfy in the car. And I think I see welcome to the chat room as well again. on the DSRT channel, so I think they reset it again.
Sorry?
Oh, I think they reset the stream again. Oh, Scampos has a off track here. Yeah, I think it's this is on.
But is it, like Kay said, it's
Yeah, it's on the Twitch side.
on
so
the Twitch side, no, not on my side, right?
Yeah. But I will open up both streams now to keep an eye out on any comments. I can do that because I'm
Multitasker.
multitasker, non-professional streamer.
We are all not professional streamers, mate. We do this for fun, and I think we are doing a great job. 11 viewers still left with a race of 10 people. I mean, normally, like the first race, I thought we had like over 20 viewers. Could be more, but this is still the warm-up race.
Oh.
It's not even the event that we want to do. As a little bump there from Shevchik to Boski. Really
Yeah, but yeah. You're getting there.
Bakshi.
Bakshi.
Zagar Bakshi. And it
Bakshi.
Bakshi. American United Racing. So really close battle between those guys, and for the rest, Gabe is now 1.5 seconds, 1.6.
The gap is like
Staying
up
the
and
same.
down.
Yeah,
it's
staying
up
the
and
same
down.
a little bit. Side by side, going Bakshi and Zevic. Really close to each other, and I think that
Campos is getting back as well, so they will be in a three-way battle with over 50% of this race done. Also interesting, Byrne is really keeping up with Kaczynski in the 99 car, so that's good if you can follow the winner from race number 1, and you found some time on your setup, and you can keep up with that very, very well set up and quick Bentley. Very good driver, Kaczynski. I got to give it to him. Very consistent. I haven't seen any mistakes, so that's decent driving. Now you gotta hope the tires won't give up on you towards the end of the race and stay out of trouble in terms of off tracks.
I find it a little bit weird. Maybe it's my thing. Safe is this guy, Matt Byrne. Am I correct?
Sorry?
Safe, the guy in.
Yeah.
Is Matt Byrne.
Yep.
Matt Byrne has Nach Mimic. Beneath.
No. Sorry, it was the 94 car. It's Marriott.
Oh, Marriott is safe.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my mistake. I thought
And,
this was because
yeah.
Nach is another team. He's from off base racing. So Mr. Okay. Dan Marriott is safe from off base racing. Good to know that as well.
You know I made a starting list, right?
Oh, jeez, I need to have that information and study it like a new test that I need to do.
Yeah. But I will send it to you right now, and this is like a nice driver list where you can see some stuff with their real names and their team names and their Discord names. And sorry to hear that, Svanemir.
Jeez, yeah, I was just reading the chat that Swanman said, I'm so proud of you guys. With every charity you break numbers, with more and more donations helping the people. My mom is currently in the hospital, so I'm going through hard times. She's good. She is now good. On Monday, she needs operation. Sorry to hear that, mate, and I hope really the best for your mom, mate. Good luck, and hope she gets well soon.
Yeah, best of luck, mate. Especially with the operation coming up, that's always shitty. So we will. I will have my. I will do my prayers tonight. I don't normally do that, but for Svanimir's mom, I will do some prayers. You know a lot about the prayers in the south of the Netherlands, right?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Prayers in the south. Yeah, we have like an area
No.
with chapels.
Yeah.
You mean that?
Yeah, a million churches.
Yeah, we have a lot of that, a lot of those. Really Christian here, and yeah, to be honest, I'm not Christian.
Yeah, but you can do some
I
prayers
was
sometimes.
I was baptized Christian.
Then,
but
yep, here comes Campos on the inside, battling here with his teammate. So that's a very nice overtake. Let's see if they can catch that 114 car. With still 17 minutes to go. Maybe they need to drive like those cyclists, you know, go cop over cop. How do you call that? Use each other's slipstream.
So they are really teammates because Campos doesn't have like the team name in it, and the other one does.
Yeah, but they have exactly the same livery, and they are both in the Lexus. So I will check the 606 car. 606. It's a Midnight Murder Express. And who is in there?
Campos, so should be a teammate of him.
Oh.
In the meantime, Zwanimir in chat, she is 2 weeks in the hospital now. I was 3 times to visit her, or my father once. I wanted to go today, but COVID numbers are rising here. Yeah, same here, mate. The COVID numbers are rising as well. It's like, yeah, troubleshooting at this point. Bloodwolf, so off-pace racing consistent of safe, fast, and ball like Ipola Mike Jones and me, Bloodwolf at Latouras, if I pronounce it correctly.
Rafa is from another racing team. He's from Cat Racing.
Okay. Yeah, but some guys were talking about, can I change the car? They maybe want to try a different car on track. Maybe try to convince the team that that car is better. I don't know.
Yeah, well, they have some time to change cars and liveries. I think it all will be closed on the 26th or the 27th, if I recall correctly. There's so much dates and times, and there's so much going on. I cannot seem to find all those. Submission deadline will be Wednesday, the 27th of October, at midnight UTC. So then they will have to make their final choice on livery and on car.
Yeah, they
Because
can change a lot in the meantime. But yeah, how was it like if you do the qualification? Can you still change the car? That seems like unfair, to be honest.
No, I don't think you can change the car then, but just the livery.
Like changing cars is not the way to go. If you do the qualification, I think you should. Yeah, that's the way to go. I need to share that with you guys. Now I feel better. It may seem strange, but it helps. Mate, if you need to talk with us, you know where to find us. You're one of the family of DSRT, so chat me in person. I will talk to you any way I'm available, or I make time for you. No problem at all. I still need to make the file smaller of our car, just to need to look how. Bloodwolf and L, so Dutch. Write me in private and I will help you with that. It's really easy, to be honest. You have that tiny PNG to compress a file, export it in what was it, 248? 248 by 248, I thought it was, and compress it.
2000, yeah, 2048.
Yeah, and it should be good. You should be under the amount that we have, so no problem at all. But still, message me. I will help you with that, no matter what. Hearing your voices almost every Friday, having fun together. Yeah, mate. We love to have fun, and the racing to the weekend normally on the Friday that we have. Now we have the charity event, of course, but yeah, it's one of the great things that Cracker set up, and I think it's really positive for the DSRT guys to bring some time together, have the DSRT cafe, and yeah, it's sharing a hobby and passion for motorsports. Indeed, that's the way to go. But yeah, if we can help you with anything, just write us. You know, we are not like the famous people that don't reply. We are here to help. We are here to talk to you guys and try to make some fun content and do some fun stuff, right?
Exactly. You're like the Sebastian Vettel of DSRT. But yeah, we can help you make the file smaller. Sharing a hobby. Maybe we should take that DSRT cafe to a monthly thing.
Yep.
And make it a format as well, even though it's not racing, but no problem. Everybody's welcome. What have we got? We've got 12 minutes left in this race, and I've got to give it to Byrne. I don't know if Kaczynski is like sandbagging, or Byrne is just being super quick and found some pace. But he's doing really good in that McLaren. As I pointed out before, I think we got 10 McLarens. Yeah, we got 10 McLarens signed up, so we'll see a lot of these cars in the qualifying and in the race. What else? Gabriel is not gaining more time on Rosapal, so I think he's like stuck. Maybe tires are starting to degrade a little bit, and Rosapals are not. And the rest of the gaps are, well, 2 seconds plus, so yeah, not much is going on with 10 drivers, of course, but yeah, it's good to hang out a little bit. How's the mic? Is it still popping for you?
No, I think it's better now. In the beginning, it was a little bit popping. Sometimes I hear like, but it's not disturbing in any kind. So it's all good for me. Running the chat, Blood Wolf, and now yes, I'm Dutch. If you didn't know, I am Guru, DSRT Guru in the Trick or Treat chat. My mate here is Cracker. Both of us will help you anyway, so write us a message if you want. We can help you with the file. Just to make sure, because I said write me, but I didn't say who I was. So maybe he didn't know.
Ooh, that's a wide line there from Kaczynski. I don't hope they will find a drive-through towards the end of this race. With 10 minutes left.
I have to give it to Byrne because he wasn't 2 seconds, now 1.7 seconds. He was
he's
really
getting
on the
closer.
pace of Kaczynski.
Yeah, he's getting closer. So maybe we have some good scrap towards the end. Maybe Kaczynski is getting a little bit nervous or tired, or
I could imagine that. But yeah, if you have to do it 24 hours, you have to be there for a couple of hours. So racing for 2 hours, 3 hours should be no problem. But yeah, some people like today I got a message like the event, they were so hyped for it. Not only because it was a charity, but the max that they did was 12 hours, and a 24-hour race, they never did it. So it was like a challenge for them to see what a 24 hours race will do to them. Yeah, in the DSRT period that we had some 24-hour races. I did like, I think 4 24-hour streams. And I can tell you one thing, and Cracker can acknowledge that, I think. In the end of the event, I had like 1, 2 or 3 hours sleep max, and I was broken. I was dead. I was like, so Jesus.
all the life was sucked out of you.
Yeah. And you know what the worst part is? you are so tired, you go to bed and you cannot sleep.
No, because you did something very stressing to your mind, you know? It's not like intense in terms of physical stuff, but it's more you need to think constantly about things, and you've got so many screens and the constant blue light that's battering your brains. That's not good for 24 hours. So we decided to make a more diligent streaming schedule for this one, that everybody is still fresh. So I will take 8 hours, Case will take 8 hours, and Guru will take 8 hours, and that means we still stay fresh, and we will probably finish with all three of us being connected and having a lot of people in. Obviously, there will be driver interviews. We will do some the giveaway, the raffle. There will be so many things in that stream, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to not only stream for 8 hours, but being connected to the stream for 24 hours and find some sleep in between, all to crush that goal. But yeah, looking at 895 pounds raised already, it only can get better from here.
Yeah, that's to be honest, I set the goal and I was thinking about, okay, like 40 teams, 10 pounds, entry fee is 400, we still have 600 to go, and if you now see, it's so close to the goal.
Already.
We just doing a stretch for seeing how the stream is, if the server works and everything, you know. Tomorrow is the first part of the event, the qualification, and then we see, whoa! In the meantime, Jesus Christ, that was close. It was Brian Sullivan who spun the car around, and Bexkey, who just avoided that with a really nice move. But wow, that was close. That was close. Almost forgot what I wanted to say there. Yeah, we still have the qualification, and then after that we have drive-through for Marriott, by the way, just in screen here.
Probably an off track.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah.
Coming through tops. Yeah.
Oh, a lot is happening when I wanted to explain it. So yeah, the first event tomorrow is the qualification. We have 2 hours of racing, 20 minutes qualification, and some free practice. That will be the first stream official, and after that we have like the race, 24-hour race. So yeah, the teams will be there. We will try to make some more commercial for that point, and yeah, that is the race where the donations, I thought, may come. But seeing what we already got, yeah, that's amazing. That's really something you want to see.
Oh, there's something wrong with that car of Brian.
Jesus, yeah. What's happening with Brian Sullivan here?
I think those tires are overheated because there's no more grip in there, and you could really see Bakshi there just passing him like there was, it was like a GT4 and a GT3 car. There was no he's waiting. That's fair. It's some fair play.
I don't know if was it a bash from him or a punt, because yeah, remember the track is 36 degrees. If you have a few clicks too much on the tires, it can overheat. Your grip is gone, and then yeah, some high-speed corners like that, you will lose the car. Yeah, I'm really wondering what's going on.
Yeah, as Swanimir saying, maybe choose for brake pads 1. Yeah, then you will have no more brake pads left, but it should have happened earlier.
To be honest, I drive 40-minute races on the OTL Rookie League, and I have brake pads 1 on them as well. They should last over an hour, so should be good.
Maybe choose 4.
The 4 will be gone in a few laps. Yeah, I think. So yeah, if it's 4, it's but brake pad 1 for such a short race should be good. They should last like, I think, even more than an hour. I think 2 hours.
I think looking at this race, it's also a very interesting part of the strategy. Will you try to take brake pads too and run them the whole event, or take a fresh set of pads in the middle of the race? I think that's also a very interesting part of the strategy. Haven't thought about it because I'm not.
Yeah.
I've,
To be
haven't.
honest, I think you should go for 3. 3 is like the endurance sets. They can last. I think they can last almost the whole race. Maybe you have to change them one time, but to get the pit stop with the brake changes and everything. Oh, jeez, another mistake there. It was like a little bit of braking mistake there. Looked like he has too much on the front. He was like braking and
The brake balance.
almost steering the car onto the grass. The brake balance too much to the front there. But yeah, back to the brake pads. I think if you put on 3, I don't know for sure, but I think they could last 24 hours, right?
Yeah, but you will lose some friction towards the end. So I personally would take 2 times 2
Okay.
and just take the longer pit stop because the braking zones are quite intense on this track.
That's correct, because you have some long straights. You need to slam sometimes the brakes really hard. Yeah, that's always a question because nobody will train for 24 hours to do a simulation race for 24 hours. So that will be an interesting point to see. Will you gain more by doing 2 times 2, or will you gain more by doing just the brake pad 3 and try to drive for 24 hours? I also think it depends on the driver as well.
Yeah, and on the way you brake. Knowing some drivers, they are like really slamming the brakes in these heavy braking zones. I know drivers that are easing on the brakes, so it's I think it's interesting. I've never really been to 24 hours in ACC, so I'm really curious to see all these strategies, and I will ask around a little bit once the race is going. Get out there to the teams and ask, hey, what's your strategy like, and how do you think it's gonna play out? Because I think that's a very important part of endurance racing anyway. How do you fill the tank up completely and see how far you can go, or do you have like set times? Do you do 1 hour or 1 hour 10 minutes? Or there's so many ways you can make the best out of this. This track is not really heavy on the tires. I think the left front will be hurting a lot. How do you cope with that? The strategists still have some work to do.
Absolutely. Then one question, because I just got the notification, welcome in the chat room again. Is it the same on GRG?
No, it's still there. So I think they are partly restarting the chat. It's always the same on Friday and Saturday night with Twitch these days.
Yeah, it's really strange. I had like a few times that my stream was just restarting every time, as O'Sullivan just went off track again there. Came back, yeah, side by side now. They're really battling with each other here, as Kaczynski is now on the final lap. So yeah, we had some commentary, but also talking about the event. Really nice.
Let's give him give the
simulation
number
eSports. Yeah, he should have some stream time, right?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they will do very, very good in the 24 hours. I think this is one team to keep an eye out on. They showed very good pace today. It'll be interesting to see where they end up tomorrow and how they will do. And you can be very fast in any sprint race or a single lap, but like we talked about before, it's also strategy that's very important as they now cross the finish line. And another win there from he did his best. Yeah, Matt, he did a very good job.
Yeah,
That's
Mr.
Lucas.
Byrne really did an amazing job, and I love to see he had fun because he did that. I think it wasn't out of frustration or something. So always nice. Rosapelli of Rosapal here, Rosipal, Lucas Rosipal, P3. Our own Gabriel Nitte, wiper check, blinkers on. Whoop, whoop.
Right.
Yep, there he is, and also wham into the wall. Ising here then coming into P5. Good job of him as well. 10 drivers finished the race after 15.
Yeah, very good.
Sevjic. Legend, Gabe Legend, yeah. Sevjic in P6.
Sevchik.
Sevchik, sorry. Sevchik.
I'm gonna correct you on that one.
Yeah, no, please try and correct me all the time because English is really hard for me as well. But this one, those names, I really have to practice them. Rafa Campos with a nice. I thought it would be a 360. Yeah, it's a 180 from the car number 51. Really nice. Buxy in 7 and Marriott ended up last. But thank you very much all for watching and trying the server out. I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it looks good. We had some money race already in the warm-up race, and it only can get better in my perspective. So I'm
nothing to add to
fellas.
that. Yeah.
You're welcome. Rear tires were out of working conditions. It was hot on track. But do you want anything to add to the stream?
No, I want to thank you for doing such an amazing first event, and we'll be back tomorrow with more racing, with the qualifying. So if you have the time, be sure to join in. It will consist of the same two commentators. All good. I'm happy.
Yeah, happy as well. And normally we have like an outro video or an intro video and everything. For this event, because we are streaming on multiple channels, I cannot do like music entertainment, and I don't do our own music because it's not fair to the other communities. Won't promote us. So I will just end the stream here. Thank you very much for watching, and tomorrow at 1500 CEST, that's 1300 UTC. Make sure you are tuning in, because then we are live with the qualification of the Trick or Treat event. Already raised over 850 pounds, so it must be a success. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I wish you a good night, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye bye.